Call the meeting to order. First item is the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Item number 3 is the adoption of the agenda. I need a motion to adopt the agenda.
So moved, Mr. Chairman.
Roger that. Thank you. Please vote. Motion to approve the agenda has been adopted. Item 4 is public participation. Say again.
Sorry, my connection isn't good right now with the internet, so I might have to do voice vote. So I voted yes.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Item number 4 is public participation. Is there anyone on the line that wishes to be heard? Anyone on the line that wishes to be heard? Is there anyone on the line that wishes to be heard? I hear no one. Is there anyone, any other way? Staff, if there's no other people on the line?
Might want to mention to *6 if you want to speak.
That's a good idea. *6, you'll be able to take yourself off of mute and be heard. Anyone that's on the line listening in, *6 will unmute your phone and you could offer public comment if you wish.
This is
5 minutes now. Yes, sir. You have 5 minutes to speak about anything that's on the agenda. And at the end of the meeting, you'll have 5 minutes to speak about any topic at all.
Okay, this is Michael Salyers, 14206 La Cavera Drive, Sterling Heights, Michigan. And I would like to speak about Therese Roble. Therese Roble's been on the Veteran Services for, I think, 12 or 16 years now. And she's up again. And I'd like to just say how good she is on the commission. And we enjoy serving the veterans. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there anyone else in the queue that wishes to be heard? *6 will unmute your phone, and you also have 5 minutes to speak about anything that's on the agenda. Anyone else under public participation? One more time, *6 will unmute your phone, and you can have 5 minutes to speak about any topic on the agenda. Hearing no one, we'll close public participation. Item number 5 is a tribute commending Robin Wells for receiving Michigan State University's Extension 2019 Postoria Award. I need a motion to approve that tribute.
I'll make a motion to approve. Commissioner Kraft.
Who is the person that made that motion?
Commissioner Kraft.
Very good. All right. Any discussion on this item?
I'd like to speak on it if I might, Mr. Chair.
Please go right ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So I just wanted to briefly congratulate Robin Wells. She can't be on the meeting today because she's actually a nurse. So I commend her for that as well. But this tribute is for her participation in the Master Gardener program through Michigan State University Extension. And she is the 2019 Forsythia Award winner. And I just want to read 2 quick passages from the tribute. Whereas the Board of Commissioners honors Robin Wells for her outstanding nomination as the 2019 recipient of the Michigan State University Extension Forsythia Award, it is a notable achievement of significant and honorable volunteer efforts to the communities of Macomb County. And whereas the Forsythia Award is given each year to a new volunteer who has made a significant impact through their service to the Master Gardener program. Robin Wells was the obvious choice for the 2019 award for her over 126 volunteer hours since becoming active as a Master Gardener with the MSU Extension in 2018. Robin Wells graciously devoted these many hours of her time as a key player in beautification projects and in various training courses for Master Gardeners. She is a welcome and friendly face to the classroom and always helps to ensure that each new Master Gardener has a positive and valuable training experience. So with that, I'd like to congratulate Robin. We will be mailing her a tribute. Normally we would be handing it to her in person. And I also believe that David from MSU Extension is on the line, and if he has anything to say, I'd like to turn it over to him if I could.
Sure. Go ahead. David, it's *6 your phone, and you can speak as well if you'd like.
Thank you, Commissioner Kraft, for that nice tribute. I do appreciate that the board has taken up this opportunity to recognize Robin. Our 200 or so Extension Master Gardeners provide significant contributions to Macomb County and surrounding areas, and we thank the county commissioners for their support of the program and recognition of all that we do to help the community.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Is there anyone else that wishes to speak on this tribute? Seeing none, I'll call for a vote. The motion has been made and supported. Please vote. Very good. The motion passes unanimously. Thank you very much, and congratulations. Item 6 is appointment interviews. We're interviewing 3 people for the Veterans Commission today. These will just be reviews, and they'll be forwarded onto the full board for final approval. The first, we have 2 vacancies for 4-year terms that expire on July 31st, 2024. The first person that we would like to hear from is James Matt. James, if you're on the line, you could please press *6 and you could address us if you'd like. Just press *6 on your phone and that'll unmute you and you could speak to us. James, if you're available. Okay, we don't hear James. We'll go to Mike Salyers. Mike Salyers, you're on the line. If you could press *6 and you could say a few words to us as well. Thank you, Mike. How are you today?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Very good.
I'd like to thank all you commissioners for being at this meeting today and listening to us. Therese Robel, like I said earlier, and I are both up for today for a reappointment. And we've done some amazing things with the Veterans Commission, and we just love serving veterans. So that's really all I have to say, and I'd really like to help serve another 4 years.
Michael, what's some of the biggest challenges you faced in the last year on the commission?
I don't think we have any many challenges at all. I know we'd like to get out to more veterans in Macomb County to actually let them know that we're here and ready to help them if they need help. So I think that's our biggest challenge, is making sure veterans know that we are here.
Where would you think, and how do you know where the need is best to educate veterans? Do you have an area of the county that you think is underserved or is not as involved as much as maybe other parts of the county are?
No, I don't, but we just have an advertisement that we just put out. It's on all the Speedway screens and it's online, to actually let veterans know that we are here and we are ready and willing to help out. So all we can do is put out the advertisement. And I don't know if we have an underserved area, because we get people from all over the county, from the north, from Warren, from Roseville, from every community that I know of. And being on the board, we assist people, so we see them from all different parts of the county.
Thank you, Mike. I appreciate those comments. Is there anyone else that wanted to ask a question of Mike? Commissioner Smith. Chairman Smith. Okay.
Chair, I'm sorry, I put myself in for this one. I actually wanted to talk more about the next item when we talk about the expansion of the Veterans Committee. So if you would call on me for that, I would appreciate it. And
yes, sir.
Thank you.
Anyone else have any questions for Michael Salyers?
Commissioner Brown?
Yes, sir.
It's Pat Daniels. I'm out here now. That we got the storm coming through. We're on that, so I couldn't get on the computer. If I might, I just want to speak on behalf of Mike and Therese. They've done an excellent job. We've made that Veterans Affairs office over there the best in the state of Michigan. We're the one that other people look at when they say, who's getting it done? It's always Macomb County. Your question about reaching out to, and I know it's not part of the interview, but I would say probably the rural areas north, for the most part, are areas that we need to hit a little harder. That farmer that's out on his tractor every day might not be thinking about the benefits and stuff that he probably earned, that kind of stuff. But Mike and Teresa have done an excellent job. They say if it's not broke, don't fix it. The commission works well together. We're getting things done. That office is running smoother than it ever has before. And I would hate to see the chemistry change at this point. I know there's an item coming up about adding people, and that's a whole different discussion. But I would say to you that I would like to see Mike and Tree stay, so we continue with the continuity we have.
Understood. Thank you, Pat. Thanks for your comments and all of your years of service to this board and prior. So thank you so much. Teresa Robel, are you available? If you are, you please press *6, and you can address the board as well.
She had some tests today. She wasn't sure if she was going to be able to call in or not. She had some medical stuff going on today.
Okay. All right. Roger that then. We'll close those. One more time for James Matt. James, are you on the line? You can certainly speak to us if you're available. It's press *6, and you could address the board. One more time for James. All right, hearing none. I need a motion to receive and file this and forward it to the full board.
Chair Brown, Commissioner
Yes,
Romano, receive and
Commissioner
file.
Romano. Very good. Thank you. Commissioner Romano, is there support? Commissioner Kraft. Okay, very good. Well, please vote. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you for attending the meeting today, and we'll see you all at the full board, or hear from you at the full board meeting. Next item is, let's see, hold on. You've got a vote up on the, item number 7A is expanding the membership of the Macomb County Veterans Affairs Commission. Chair Smith, you have the floor.
Thank you, Chair. I'll just want to start with, obviously, we'll allow Therese and Jim the opportunity to speak at full board if they are there for the vote. So we'll offer them that opportunity. And obviously, Mike, again, if you'd like to speak, Mr. Salyers. So I brought it up on Monday that this was going to be coming up. Discussions in the past about that the statute allowed us to have up to 7 members on that board. I know there's been an issue with some of the younger members of the newer conflicts not being represented on the board. I talked with Pat the other day. I talked with Mike Salyers, and we talked we had Frank Krisha kind of look at everything, and the recommendation was to go from 5 to 7. So I just wanted to tee that up, that we will be looking at adding these 2 positions in September. The statute does not allow more than 2 of the Veterans Commission members or committee members to expire in the same year, any more than 2. So what will happen is one of them will go till July 31st in 22. The other one will go to July 31st in 23. And then after that, they will be 4-year terms, so that it works out right with the statute. So if there's any more questions, I'll be happy to address them, but just wanted to explain what was going on. So thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Chairman Smith. We appreciate that. I'm in support of expanding the Veterans Commission. The more hands helping out, the better we all are. And certainly there's a lot of work to be done in the veterans, and having the broadest range of representation on there will certainly help. Commissioner Kleinfeld, you're up.
Thank you, Chair. I just wanted to ask Chair Smith, if this passes, will we automatically be rolling over the application of whichever individual we don't appoint in this round?
I don't know that we've really got that far. I would imagine that we would probably just talk to the person who didn't get picked for this round and ask them to reapply for the next round and put it out just like we would always put it out regularly for the public. So if Jim or Mike or Teresa is the one that doesn't get chosen for one of the two vacancies, we will work with them directly to see if they would be interested in the next appointments.
Okay, thank you.
I got a question, Chair Smith. Are those positions allocated by conflict? Sometimes there have to be so many from each conflict. Are those positions earmarked for a particular era of service?
You know, I don't believe they are. I think we kind of pretty much fit everything that we have to fit right now with the statute, with the members that we have. I believe the law changed on that. However, with discussion with Pat and with Mike, we do know that we're lacking representation on the newer representatives from the newer conflicts. So, I mean, that's just something that we would have to take into account when we vote.
We would call these at-large positions. Is that what we would call them?
Right. The law, I don't have it in front of me, Don, but the law changed in 2016 that changes that requirement significantly about having representation from every conflict. So I don't have it in front of me, but as we sit right now, we fit within the statute right now. So any new positions would, yes, I guess technically be, considered at-large type positions. Sure.
Okay. All right. Good. I'm still in support. Doesn't change my support. Commissioner Gillette.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I have a question about posting for positions in general, and I'm not sure if there's somebody here to answer it right now. But my question is, when these positions are open or when there's an opening on the board, how is it that the county gets the word out about that potential opening? Is there posted just on our website? Is it posted in a newspaper? Or how do people find out about an opening of a position? And again, I'm not sure we have the right person here to answer that question. I don't know if the chair knows the answer, or if it's just something that we can do a little research on and find out the answer.
Well, I'll tell you that if you talk to Patty, she knows exactly how it is, because we send to all the newspapers, we do it online, and different posts. I think the veterans posts. I mean, all the different service posts, and I can tell you that pretty much covers it, because we've been, expanding on how to get it out to the most amount of people for quite some time now. But if you want to know exactly, you can call Patty, and if everybody else wants to know, I will have the exact answer. But I'm pretty sure I've covered almost everything on how we advertise. But I'll have it for the full board if you like on that.
Okay, I will follow up and ask Patty. I'm not as much just thinking specifically about these particular openings, but openings for positions in general, whether it's the DI Art Authority. Some of those are recommendations that come from the executive, obviously. But when there is openings on boards and positions, I'm curious as to our current procedure, because I just want to know if there's any way we could get word out to a broader, and wider audience to encourage, potentially new blood or people who don't, peruse our website, so they know about it. So I'll check with Patty and see what we do now, and I'll give it some thought.
Am I still on right now?
Yes.
Okay. I couldn't remember if I muted myself. So we do the same type of, we've been looking at this, Commissioner Drolet, for years. to expand and get the widest coverage for applications. I know that we don't just do it online on our website. I mean, they're advertised in any manner that we can see that actually makes sense. But talk with Patty about, you know, the individual ones. And like you say, some of them come as recommendations. Some of them, you know, get advertised in a multitude of mediums. And we've been looking for more all the time, just like we're looking for that in the veterans, to expand their message, right? We're always looking for new ways to get the message out, both for applications and for information. So please give her a call, and then if you want to give us a report at the meeting. But I think we do as good of a job as everybody that puts their heads together could do so far to make it a wide berth that we're covering for all of these applicants.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Appreciate it.
Thank you. I don't see any other speakers on the line on this that have indicated they wanted to. Commissioner Sauger, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just curious. We're expanding. We may expand this to 7 members. Are we in conflict with any bylaws or anything? And I guess this question is to Pat Daniels, if you're still on the forum. I'm not against it, but are we okay with expanding the amount of members on there?
Am I okay with it? Absolutely. As you know, the Vietnam vets are getting older. Don Martindale and I are both, and Wayne Connor are all Vietnam vets. To get some younger blood in there so that they're ready to take over when we fade away, I think is a great idea. They need to know the ins and outs and the connections that we have, who to talk to about different things, and I think it's a good time to get them started and get them ready to take over.
And this has been reviewed by Corporation Counsel, Commissioner Sauger, and
okay.
We're in compliance.
Okay, Pat, I think you should be the instructor. You've been around so long. You're just such a phenomenal person. Good luck to you, and God bless you, Pat. Bye.
Thank you, Mark. When you're saying I'm a little long in the tooth, Marv, is that what you're saying?
All right, thank you. Anyone else? I don't see anyone else. All right, need a motion to approve the resolution.
Motion by Kleinfeld.
Supported by Haw.
Very good. Please vote. The motion passes unanimously. Next item is new business. New business. Any new business to come before the board? Hearing none.
Public Chair Brown?
Yes, sir. Mr. Romano.
Thank you, sir. Just want to make mention the fact that yesterday at the Sterling Heights first actual meeting, it wasn't virtual, it was live, that on behalf of the, actually I have the honor on behalf of the Macomb County Board of Commissioners to present to the city clerk, Melanie Riska, the proclamation that she was awarded as the Michigan Association of Municipal Clerks. They nominated her as Clerk of the Year, and she won that award. And not only did she win the award, but the last time that Sterling Heights received that type of award was over 33 years ago. So on behalf, as I said, of all the Board of Commissioners, I presented that to her yesterday at the meeting, and she was very grateful and wanted me to thank the commissioners. That's all I have, Chair Brown. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Romano. Thank you for representing all of us. We appreciate it. From the commissioners. Any other new business? Seeing none. Public participation. Those on the line that wish to speak about any topic, you have 5 minutes. All you have to do is press *6 to unmute yourself, and you have the floor for 5 minutes. Anybody on the line that wants to speak, yes, press *6. You have 5 minutes. One last time, anyone on the line wants to speak, press star 6 and you'll have 5 minutes to speak. Seeing none, we'll close public participation. Item 10 is closed session. We have to adjourn this meeting and then call back in for the closed session. You have been given instructions by our staff to how to do that. Does anyone have any questions before we end this session?
Just Chair, that you should publicly name the cases we're going in for. Thank you.
Okay, we can do that. We're going to have a closed session discussing pending litigation. Tyndall versus Macomb County and James Stanley, U.S. D.C. court case number 20 CY or CV 10903. James Langtree versus Macomb County and Eric Smith, U.S. D.C. District Court case 20 CV 11420. And Joel Elijah Johnson versus Jason Manzella, Kyle Magi, and Jacob Thorne, USDC case number 18 CV-10756. Those are the cases we're going into closed session to discuss.
Thank you, Chair. I'll make a motion.
Thank you.
I'll support.
Thank you.
Support Bougie.
Oh, very good. Please vote. Motion passes. This ends this session, and you have instructions to call in, so please do so.
Yeah, the game's at 6, so we don't have to be there till 5.
51 minutes.
So if that's it.
Oh, well, no, 47 minutes, so, yeah, 15 minutes.
Hello, anyone else back?
I'm back, Donald.
Sauger and Ducey are back.
Very good.
So it's back.
Romano's back.
Lucido's here.
Lights
Excellent.
back.
Leonetti back on. I think Mike can tell you how many people are on.
Okay, Patty, what's the count?
Not sure if we have them back yet.
We've got 12 on.
Okay. We'll wait another minute and then we'll resume.
Yeah, Don, you sound excited.
Hey, cool as a cucumber.
Okay.
Okay, let's start. Item 11 is department recommendations. Item A, a request from outside counsel, PCAC Law for Law PNC. Yes, sir.
Mr. Chairman, I'll make a motion that we approve A, B, and C.
Support.
No, we have to do them. We're gonna do them separately. I want to do them separately. So I need a motion on A,
I
please.
motion to approve A.
Support.
Sauger supports.
Okay. Any discussion? Everyone, please vote.
Romano votes verbally yes.
All right. Okay, the motion passes. Item 11B, request for outside counsel for PCAC Law for James Langtree versus Macomb County and Eric Smith. I need a motion to approve that one.
Moved by Romano, Commissioner.
Commissioner Romano,
support.
Romano and supported by Lucido.
Chair,
any
I just want
discussion
to
on
note
that
for
one?
I'm sorry, Chair, for the record, I want to note that this is Chair Smith. I'm going to be abstaining on this item.
Very good. Thank you, sir. Everyone else, please vote.
Chair Brown, Romano verbally votes yes.
Thank you. Okay, that item passes with one abstention. Item 11, settlement of item C, 11C, settlement agreement. I need a motion to approve of that one.
So move, Commissioner Haw.
Thank you, Commissioner Haas, supported by Commissioner Carabelli. Any discussion on this item? Please vote. That vote passes.
Commissioner Romano votes yes.
Thank you, Commissioner Romano.
I
Item
make a
12 is
motion to
adjournment.
adjourn. I
Moved
make
by
a motion to
Commissioner
adjourn.
Very good, Commissioner Duge, supported by Commissioner Droulette. All those, please vote. Thank you very much. You all have a great afternoon, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.
Take care, Mr. Chair. Good job.